Literature review, organizing information. The students, while constructing your literature review, you would be handling a lot of information from existing literature. And that literature information is very, very important. And you are required to document from whatever source you are collecting that information. So that information is to be organized in a very formal way, right? So in this session, we are going to talk about how to keep records and how to avoid plagiarism, because plagiarism is something which is unacceptable in academic circles, right? So how would you organize the information? There are tips. Number one is that you must be keeping a track record of the keywords which you use for searches. So every time you are using different keywords, you must be taking track record that from which source you collect which information, right? That would be given by those keywords which are used for searches. Then the second is that you would be keeping a track record of all the bibliographical details, because the bibliographical detail is something which would be required for your end list of references, right? So you're not only taking record of each and everything, but those bibliographical records are really important to be kept very secured, okay? Then you can also create your personal library. A personal library is something which would be used not only for your present research, but you can also use it for your future researches, okay? So this personal library creation is thanks to softwares like EndNote. That's really now possible. If you have your own computer or laptop, you can install EndNote software. So when the EndNote software is with you, you can create your own library or more than one libraries, okay? And then you can also use functions like cite while you write. It's a function. When you are using a Word document, okay, you're working in MS Word, you can at the same time, while writing the text, you can import the citation, okay? And similarly, you can also prepare your end list of the references because of this EndNote, okay? So that's really important. And you can also use some electronic references, and you can also put some references manually in EndNote and other softwares, okay? So there is a function which is called cite while you write, and that's the function also available in very simple MS Word file, right? Other than EndNote. If you just go to Word file, there is on the top, taskbar, there is one, button with references. If you can use that button references, then there would be the possibility of importing your references from EndNote or any other library, right? Which is in your computer. So you can use that. And then while managing information, while organizing information, you must know that you are required to very formally use the style, the referencing style, the bibliographical style, which is recommended by your university. It is like in most cases, it is either APA or MLA. So you must know and you must acquire this style, and you must be the master of using a particular style which is recommended by your university. Okay? And then as a researcher, you should know that what is HSC plagiarism policy, how you can avoid plagiarism, what is plagiarism, and how would you avoid plagiarism. And similarly, there are handbooks available for plagiarism policy in universities, and these are also available online. So you must sit some time and spare some time to know the concept of plagiarism so that you can avoid the plagiarism, and then you should also know the intellectual property rights, right? Or the copyrights, the legislation on copyrights, okay? So these must be known to you. If you are working in a European university, then you must know that what are the copyrights, legislation, and how would you avoid those violations of such legislation and plagiarism policies. And there is the possibility of using your written text and to check that how much of it is similar. There are softwares, like one is the Turnitin, which is available in Pakistani universities, and there are some other softwares which are freely available online, like one is the C tool. So you can use those softwares to check that what similarity ranges are found in your written text. Okay, so as researcher, you are required to know these tips and techniques.